Hey, what's up everybody? What's crack-a-lackin'? This is Like It's 1985, and today we are going to take a look at the Star Wars Jango Fett's Slave 1. Now, this particular Slave 1 is a scaled-down version as compared to the Clone Wars Boba Fett Battle Pack Slave 1. And by scaled down, I mean in smaller size. So we'll take a look at the size comparison really quick here, but first let's take a look at the box here. Really nice artwork here, or picture, or whatever you want to call it, here on the front of the box. Really cool. On the bottom you have a look at the other Star Wars vehicles that are scaled down, and it's pretty cool. On the back here you have a look at the Slave 1 ship, or vehicle, a little bio there, and the action features. So let's jump right into the size comparison. What I'll be doing is showing you a comparison via photos of this particular Slave 1 as compared to the Battle Pack Slave 1. Also, I will throw in the vintage 1980s Slave 1 as well. Alright, so a couple things before we take a look at the actual vehicle in detail. As you can see from the instruction sheet here, the vehicle does actually come packaged in two separate parts, and all you got to do is snap the two parts together, put on the guns, and put on the wings, and you are all set. And you can, if you choose to do so, put on stickers, which are right here. Alright, so let's move on to the actual vehicle itself. Well, it has a fantastic amount of detail in terms of the actual sculpting in the plastic, the details. The paint scheme you can see here is really nice. The color scheme as well, really nice. And for a $20 figure, this is really impressive. Even if you look on the underside here, look at the amount of detail here on the bottom underside of this vehicle. I mean, you could probably dry brush this and really make it look good. But as it is, fantastic amount of detail. And this is a really nice scaled down version of the Slave 1. I'm really impressed. And you know, for $20, this is an incredible amount of detail, in my opinion. So the features of this vehicle. First thing, you have a missile gimmick. There's the missile that gets inserted there. There is a trigger back here. And the missile does shoot out. You have the guns here, which rotate, as you can see. You do have the wings here, which can go up and down. And of course you have a functioning pilot area. And you can see you can actually put a 3 3/4 inch scale figure in there. In this case I have the vintage 1980s Boba Fett. There is some detail inside of the cockpit, which is nice. So that's cool. Now, one thing to be aware of is the internal cockpit does not rotate as the vehicle is in the landing position and goes into the flying position like that. There is no internal mechanism like there is on the larger scale Boba Fett Battle Pack Slave 1. So just to be aware of that, not a big deal at all. One great thing about this is this is retail is $20 as opposed to the Boba Fett Battle Pack Slave 1, which was, when it came out on retail, was around $80. So for something simple and just something that you wouldn't feel bad about giving your nephew or son or daughter or niece to play with, then this is something great. It's only $20, so if they bang it up, then it's not really a great loss. But also if you're a really big fan of the Slave 1 vehicle, which I am, then this is a great addition to your collection, even if you have the larger scale Slave 1. So this is really cool. Fantastic job for the amount of, for the scaled down version here. So really cool. And I guess another size comparison here is a 3 3/4 inch scale Boba Fett next to Slave 1. As you can see, not really in scale when he's standing right next to it, although he does fit into the cockpit area. Alright, well thanks for watching. This has been my look at the Star Wars Jango Fett's Slave 1 vehicle. Really, really cool. If you see it, pick it up. Like I said before, at Target it was on sale for $13.98. Normal price was $19.99. Alright, guys and gals, I'll catch you guys and gals later.